Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Gordon Francis, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So striding in, Greg Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Doherty has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Francis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ricky Ramirez will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So striding forward now, Brian Ramiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Brian Ramiro.
And now a pitch on the way. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Into the box, Luis Valdez. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
Striding in, Danny Nowakowski. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half?
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Manny Machado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Popped him up. Clark waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it. The third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Kozart. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
That is fifth. The third baseman.
Into the box now. Shea Clark comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ramirez, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Clark is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap, and when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Now the 2-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Elvis Villarreal. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Stepping into the box, James Kotz. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. This is foul right side. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box, Vinny Domet, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Back up the middle, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Damon Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw. Throw won't get him. Rodriguez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Two and 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 3-1. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Brian Ramiro. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Squares with two outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Valdez.
In now, Luis Valdez. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. So digging in now, Greg Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Nope. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 4.
Number 12, Jorge.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yep, 1-1.
This one's down to third. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Now back, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now back,
so a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Luis Valdez.
The designated hitter, Luis Valdez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping in, Danny Nowakowski comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding into the box, Shea Clark. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's chopped to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The third baseman, number 7.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Zach Cozart. Skied into very shallow right. Ramiro is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The first baseman.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Elvis Villarreal.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman, Elvis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lined into left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Vinny Domet, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Villarreal on at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Domet, 23 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, he's this guy.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Damon Rodriguez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's just out.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adam Doherty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left. Now with the welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Ready now. James Kotz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Domit is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Greg Garcia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out.
For the Royals, the right
Ready to
fielder,
go for the last half of the inning. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Ramiro. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Valdez.
Striding forward now is the DH.
He's going.
Valdez. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. And he's safe.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
This is popped up. Gonzalez in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Danny Nowakowski.
Danny Nowakowski.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Salvador Perez.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Nowakowski stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! Full count. 3-2.
Count remains full. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
A ball and no strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The first baseman, number 25, Elvis Villarreal.
Standing in now, Elvis Villarreal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Perez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Vinny Domet is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Popped up. Kozar is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready once again, Damon Rodriguez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, the second baseman.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
To the plate now, Adam Dougherty. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Curtis Rodriguez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 11, Curtis.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 12.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners. and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Noah Ilez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Noah Ilez.
Now here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 2-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Zach Kozar, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters in the inning. Joel Copen enters now in a mop-up role. So and a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The right fielder, Brian Romero.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Designated hitter, Louis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ramiro stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Danny Nowakowski. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Copen is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Two and 0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Fouled away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The runner's breaking for home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
High in the air out to center field. Nowakowski is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-0 the count. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. Oh, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8.
The third baseman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Shea Park. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Scorched to third, fielded by Kozar. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Vinny.
Stepping up to the plate, Vinny Domit. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say That cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Damon Rodriguez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Domit at second with 2 down. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning. Settling in now, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
This is skied into short left center. Domit comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Greg.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Garcia. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gordon Francis wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Noah Elez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 11 hits. No
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Royals totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-0. Lucas Giolito got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 4-2. They now have 6 straight victories.